The hollow earth theory, the persistent idea that we live on the outside of a shell. The idea that the earth has a significant interior world is ancient. Greek mythology placed the underworld, Hades, beneath the earth's surface. Norse mythology described hell as a subterranean realm. Various indigenous traditions worldwide have placed underworld kingdoms in the earth's interior. These mythological traditions are not scientific claims, they are cosmological stories. But the persistence of the inner world idea across unconnected cultures suggests something deep in human intuition about the Earth's depths. What lies beneath became a question that science eventually answered, and the answer was not a world. The first serious scientific version of the hollow Earth theory was proposed by Edmund Halley, of Halley's Comet fame, in 1692. Halley proposed that the Earth consisted of nested concentric shells, separated by luminous atmospheres, with a solid globe at the center. He proposed this to explain variations in Earth's magnetic field, which he could not explain with a solid Earth. Halley's nested shells model was not accepted by his contemporaries, but established the tradition of the hollow Earth as a scientific rather than purely mythological concept. In 1818, an American Army officer named John Cleves Sims published a broadside addressed to all the world arguing that the Earth was hollow with large openings at both poles, the Sims holes, and offering to lead an expedition to the North Polar opening. Sims lobbied Congress for funding and gathered significant public attention. His disciple Jeremiah Reynolds helped push the idea into American culture, and is believed to have influenced Edgar Allan Poe's polar novel, The Narrative of Arthur Gordon Pym, and possibly Herman Melville's Moby Dick. The Sims hole theory was one of the most influential pseudo-scientific ideas in 19th century America. Polar hollow Earth theories gained credibility partly from genuine mysteries about the Arctic and Antarctic, which were almost entirely unexplored in the early 19th century. The northern polar region's weather patterns, the migration patterns of birds and mammals toward the pole, and various atmospheric phenomena observed by polar explorers were given hollow Earth explanations. As exploration mapped the polar regions in the late 19th and early 20th century, the hollow Earth theory was gradually pushed back. The poles were not openings, but ice and rock. Admiral Byad's Antarctic expeditions in the 1920s through 1950 are sometimes claimed by hollow Earth proponents to have entered the inner world, which Byad never claimed, and which his expedition records do not support. The scientific demolition of the hollow Earth is thorough. Seismic wave analysis has mapped the Earth's interior in extraordinary detail. When an earthquake occurs, the pressure waves, P waves, and shear waves, S waves, it generates travel through the Earth's interior and are recorded by seismographs worldwide. The pattern of which waves reach which seismographs and how long they take reveals the density and state of the material they pass through. A hollow Earth would produce a completely different seismic signature from what is actually observed. The interior is demonstrably not hollow. It has a well-characterized structure of mantle, liquid outer core, and solid inner core. Despite conclusive scientific refutation, hollow Earth theories have persisted into the modern era, primarily in various New Age and conspiracy contexts. Some versions claim that the interior world is inhabited by advanced beings, the Agartha or Shambhala tradition, and that entrances exist at hidden locations. Some versions incorporate Nazi mythology, a belief that Hitler escaped to an inner Earth kingdom rather than dying in the bunker. These modern versions are not scientific claims. They are mythopolitical narratives that use the hollow Earth as a setting for various other beliefs. What the hollow Earth tradition gave to the world, legitimately, is literature. Jules Verne's A Journey to the Center of the Earth, published in 1864, is one of the most influential adventure novels ever written and directly inspired by the hollow Earth tradition. Edgar Rice Burroughs wrote the Pellucidar series set in a hollow Earth. C.S. Lewis's Narnia has underground kingdoms. The interior world as a narrative space, wild, unknown, full of danger and wonder, has produced some of the most beloved adventure stories in history. The idea was scientifically wrong. As a literary and imaginative space, it was extraordinarily productive. The Earth is not hollow. This is as well established as any fact in Earth science. The solid iron-nickel inner core, the liquid iron outer core, the silicate mantle, and the thin crust are all characterized by decades of seismic data from thousands of earthquakes. But the hollow earth theory tells us something true about the human imagination. We need there to be more world than we can see. We need unknown territories. We need the possibility of something vast and hidden beneath the ordinary surface. The hollow earth is wrong. The hunger that created it is not.